Welcome back to episode 4 of the Sort It With Me series. In today's video, I'll be working in our bathroom, giving the space a little declutter, organise, deep clean and refresh. I've got a little confession to make, and on our sink, this has been loose for far too long. And I just finally decided to put an end to it. And I treated us to a new one. So I'm going to get this fitted. So the new one of these that I bought is actually far too big for a sink, this area. So I've taken the little clippy bit that was on this, popped it onto the old one, and then doused it in mould and mildew spray because it hasn't been used for a while and it's a bit dirty. But as far as sorting out the bathroom goes, that's one job done, so that's always a winner. Next up, I have some wooden shelves, like wooden corner shelves that I'd like to put up in the corner right behind you. And I'll pop it up on the screen now so that you can see which bit I mean. And if I'm totally honest, when I did my declutter, it crossed my mind whether to get rid of them or not. And I loved these from when I bought them. And they were originally bought for a different project, but then just didn't look quite right. So I decided to keep them, and so now I know why. Found the perfect home for these beauties. Obviously, picture the hand's not there. How nice does that look? You might be thinking, Eve, you've already decluttered the bathroom, and to a certain extent you would be correct. However, in episode 2 of my Sort It With Me series, I did declutter part of the bathroom, and I only decluttered the top drawer of the unit that you can now see. There was no real method in my madness for doing that. It just happened to work out that I decluttered a lot from the top of that drawer, and there was other areas within the house that I wanted to focus on. The rule that I had in that video of not touching Tom's things still remained the same on this very day, and I didn't touch or get rid of any of his items. It was all my own, and spoiler, it was just mostly old makeup that I haven't worn since way back in the day of my going out nights. Not only was it lovely to clean this cabinet, as you can see it was a bit gross, it was also a really good reminder of what items we did and did not have. I'm a gal who likes to get organised, so it was very helpful. It's now the next day and I'm going to deep clean the bathroom. I've already put the towels on a wash, small wins, and I'm going to give myself 2 hours to clean, well, not just clean, deep clean this whole room. Do we reckon I can do it in 2 hours? Let's give it a go. And this is my cleaning kit for this task. Because I decluttered that yesterday, I could feel everything inside it moving. This might seem a little extreme, but what I'm going to do is clean the sink how I would normally clean the sink, and then I'm going to steam clean it as well, because I feel like then it is double clean, really deep cleaned. Just needs to cool down before I can fill it up with water. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is clean our toilet brush. Ooh. We have one of the silicone ones, the rub ones, and so yeah, just gonna bleach the life out of it. Just realised how gross and minging the wall is from where I drilled yesterday, so I'm just going to give this a wipe now whilst this situation is killing all of the germs and we still wait for the steamer. So whilst we still wait for the steam cleaner to catch up and be ready to steam clean, I have just cleaned this basket and I'm going to organise and arrange all of my makeup remover cloths that are in this cabinet here. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, you've probably seen the mass of them on the top shelf. And I know it's not necessary for one person to have so many, but it's also a waste if I get rid of any, but the way they're stored right now is not the one. So I'm going to pop them in here, see what we have left over and figure out some kind of plan from there. And this is what we're looking like now. I'm aware I had just literally said that I wasn't going to get rid of any, but then when I started working through them and realising some of them weren't in that good of a condition, there are a few that will be used and then binned. I think the steamer is finally ready to go, so let's get cracking with cleaning this toilet. more cleaning products. I'm actually going to be really lazy now and just use these pink stuff floor wipes just to give it a quick go over really. Okay, so whilst we wait for the, if you can see all of that, please ignore all of that. But whilst we wait for the steamer yet again, thought I could try staining a picture frame that I've got. Tom has kindly gotten some stain out of the garage, so let's give it a try. So we have 2 stains to try. Dye, I don't know, is there a difference? I don't know. So we've got a Georgian medium oak and an English light oak. And so what I tried earlier was a varnish in walnut, which, I mean, looking at the picture, it has changed it, but not in the direction that I want it to go. So if I haven't already said, I'm trying to match it up to something similar to the shelves that I've now put up in there. Let's see which one of these. Sorry, this came out of the garage, so all the wood, dust and all sorts from what Tom gets up to has now just gone everywhere. So I'm going to do English medium oak in this corner and English light oak in this corner. I spotted this picture in Home Bargains, and as soon as I saw it, I knew I needed it. It was $1.99, so it wasn't exactly breaking the bank, and I thought that's going to be perfect for our bathroom. However, the colour of the original frame isn't personally my kind of bag, and it doesn't really go with our house and the colours that we have throughout it. I'm aware it is not full wood. However, I just thought, what have I got to lose in trying to change the colour of it, which is why I started on the back of it too, so that if I did damage it at all, I wasn't damaging it in terms of what people would actually see. I settled on English medium oak for the final colour, and I'd say it took maybe 3 or 4 coverings on it. I was doing it super light, and obviously because it's not wood, the actual frame, it wasn't absorbing how it would normally. So I just kept going until I got the finish that I was after. When it came to hanging the picture, as you can tell from the clip, I am not accurate in the way I went about doing this. I literally just stuck a nail in the wall and hoped for the best. Luckily for me, it turned out fine. And I really think this picture finishes the bathroom off beautifully. I'm getting really impatient with the steamer not yet being ready. So I've got some new towels, so I'm going to pop them out here. I'm going to clean the floor, just get ahead of the game, so that basically the shower is like the last thing that we do. It's not normally my order of preference, but the day's ticking on and you've got to make these choices. If this video has given you a boost to tackle your own space, tap like so I know to keep them coming, and hit subscribe to make sure you don't miss the next episode. There are still plenty of projects coming up, from our living room refresh to tackling the chaos under the stairs. Just finished cleaning the shower, and one of my last jobs to do is to fit a new blind. I was looking at something that's suitable to have in a bathroom, and I popped over to Home Bargains, Dunelm, and I found some Venetian blinds, because although we don't have a house directly behind us, I realised the other day that when the light's on and it's dark outside, there could be a possibility that people could see like the figure of a person. No one needs to see that, definitely not. So I thought I'll get some blinds up, seeing as before we know it will be in winter. So that's the next job to try and do. And I realise I'm doing this the wrong way around, because obviously I put up the shelves yesterday with all the drilling, and then now I've cleaned and more drilling needs to be done. Not my smartest move, but hey ho. I know it looks like we've jumped a few steps here in this clip, and I'm going to be totally honest. I had to rope Tom in for some help to get these bad boys up. I looked at the instructions and just had a complete mind blank on what the heck I was doing. Tom came to the rescue, put them up, and then left the rest to me. Not that the rest was particularly much, but here we are. And now I'm in the finished room. So glad I made some of these changes. It was a long day, but so worth it. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!